This is you. You were born in one of the most forgotten housing projects, a place where hope evaporates faster than water in the desert sun. Your parents disappeared before you were old enough to understand what loss even meant. They left behind no photos, no letters. Just silence. In your world, there are only two options. Live fighting like a demon, or die in silence like a saint. Your only memory of them is a blurry melody, the faint sound of a piano that echoes in your nightmares and somehow still brings you peace. That sound becomes your obsession. It pushes you to do reckless things. You sneak into gated communities, hiding in bushes just to hear rich kids practice their music lessons. For a few stolen minutes, you feel alive. Then one day, fate seems to smile at you. In a dusty pawn shop window, you see it, an old piano. The owner, a gold-toothed man with a snake's smile, tells you it's a rare gem. $200, he says. You empty your pockets, smash your piggy bank. $98. Money you saved by starving yourself. He pretends to hesitate, then sighs dramatically and accepts your crumpled bills. You walk out floating, carrying your dream in your arms. What you don't know is that the soundboard is cracked. The piano is beyond repair. The old man laughs as you leave, proud to have dumped useless junk on a desperate kid. But you don't hear his laughter. You're already imagining the most beautiful night of your life. And then, a rough burlap sack drops over your head. Strong hands grab you, drag you. An icy voice whispers, "Move again and we'll slit your throat." You freeze. Kidnapped. You try reasoning. Tell them you're an orphan. Nobody will pay ransom. They laugh. "That's perfect," one says. "We're not looking for money. We're looking for someone no one will miss." Terror floods you, but survival takes control. Minutes later, you fake a panic attack. You scream that you need to take a dump immediately or you'll ruin the van. Disgusted, they stop in a vacant lot and tie you to a dead tree. They don't know someone once taught you how to escape restraints. You flex your muscles while they tie you. Create space. The second they turn around, you slip free and vanish into the darkness. Small, fast, gone. You're free. Then you stop. Your piano is still in the van. Any sane person keeps running. You turn back, because without that piano, life is just silence and pain. You steal it back and disappear into the night again, proving you're willing to die for the only thing that makes you feel alive. You reach your tin shack hideout and begin to play. The keys are out of tune. Some don't work. It's sonic chaos. But to you, it's a symphony. You enter a trance. Hunger fades. Fear disappears. The neighborhood doesn't share your passion. They bang on your walls. Threaten to beat you if you don't shut up. So you drag the piano into a dark alley under the moonlight and keep playing. You don't hear the engine approaching. It's the same van. They weren't hunting you specifically. They just needed another body to meet their quota. A brutal strike to the back drops you. Blood stains the pavement. The beating is savage, punishment for making them work twice as hard. One of them grabs your piano and smashes it against your head. The world turns red. He's about to finish you when the other stops him. If you kill him, we'll have to find another one. Deadline's in an hour. Your life is spared, not by mercy, but by logistics. Half dead, you're dragged back into the van. You wake up in a damp warehouse. Your head throbs. You don't know your name. You don't know your story. The blow erased you. A massive tattooed man walks in. "You're not human anymore," he announces. "You're recruits in a Hitman school. Learn to kill, or die, trying." And just like that, your descent into hell begins. Training section tightened but same meaning. 4 a.m. wake-ups. Mountain runs with backpacks full of sharp rocks. Live ammo shooting drills. Knife combat with rusted blades. Night classes in anatomy, memorizing arteries to bleed a man out in seconds. Cell 9 becomes your family. Mouse, the slick thief who can steal food from under a guard's nose. Bear, the silent giant who absorbs beatings for others. Ghost, the paranoid insomniac whose fear keeps everyone alive. And you, Goldfish, because you forget pain almost instantly. They beat you. You bleed. 5 minutes later, you're smiling again. Your broken memory becomes your shield. Jungle trial tightened but same outcome. 4 teams. 1 objective. Eliminate each other. You hesitate before your first shot, until you realize hesitation means your family dies. Something switches off inside you. Cold, precise, efficient. You win. The instructor names you captain. A professional doesn't enjoy killing, he says. He feels nothing. And thanks to your goldfish mind, the trauma fades quickly. Too quickly. Assassination missions shortened slightly but unchanged. Restaurant poisoning. Fake SWAT checkpoint ambush. Silent bedroom execution. 3 years of flawless efficiency. You become a ghost with a trigger finger. Then Mouse wants out. A bakery. Warm bread instead of blood. You warn him, but the cartel finds out. Order. Kill him or your whole team dies slowly. You find him at his mother's grave. He doesn't run. He asks you to make it quick. You pull the trigger, and the last piece of your humanity dies in that cemetery. You later remember the broken piano. You buy the best grand piano money can buy. For the first time in years, you play. Pure sound. Perfect tone. You ignore cartel calls. You start remembering who you were. Then betrayal. Your team is executed. You escape. Highway chase. Fireballs. Explosions. Metal and blood. You survive them all. Almost free. Until a child runs into the road. Your training screams, "Don't swerve." You turn the wheel anyway. The car crashes off the cliff into the ocean. You choose to die as a pianist, not live as a killer. A rocket explodes behind you. Water floods in. No pain. Just silence. Blue darkness wrapping around you. Finally far from bullets. Far from orders. Far from yourself. And in that deep silence, maybe, you hear the piano again. Piano.